So after having discussed about the Prim's algorithm and Kruskal's algorithm, we shall next look at the efficiencies of the same. Okay. So can you just recall the Prim's algorithm? Okay. The Prim's algorithm, we initialize Vt to V naught, then the for loop, there is a for loop I starting from 1 to V minus 1. So there is a for loop, therefore the number of times this for loop runs, that is v minus 1. Okay. Next, so every time we have to find a minimum weight edge, isn't it? Minimum weight edge, and we have to perform all these operations. Okay. Therefore there is a for loop, and inside for loop again there is some operation. When there is a for loop, yes, what is the uh, running time? It is big theta of n, isn't it? Okay, right. Now inside, what is the operation that is going on? We are finding a minimum weight edge, minimum weight edge, right? So among all the set of edges, we are finding a minimum weight edge. Okay, right. So the very first thing is, it is big theta of n. Okay, so n is for the outer for loop. I mean, there is only one loop, so that is for loop. Now we have the list of edges. Okay, so at in each iteration of the Prim's algorithm, what we are finding is the minimum edge. What we are finding is the minimum cost edge. Therefore we have two cases here: either we can sort the edge, or else we can use the unsorted edges as it is, isn't it? Sorted edges and unsorted edges as it is, right? Now if at all these edges are not sorted, right, not sorted, so every time we have to find for the minimum cost, we have to find the minimum cost edge, that is minimum cost edge, which are connected to the current vertex, isn't it? Therefore so this is one list of edges. Therefore this is one array, this is one array, right? So if the edges are not sorted, then the outer for loop is, I mean, the for loop runs for n number of times. Say for example there are n vertices, it is n minus 1, so roughly n times. And inside also we are searching, yes, inside we are searching the array, isn't it? Searching the array in the which the array is unsorted, the array is unsorted, isn't it? Therefore searching may extend up to the last edge in the array, isn't it? Suppose for example there is a vertex v, and connected to it are three edges. So there is a array of three items, and we have to search for all the three items to find the minimum cost edge, isn't it? Therefore searching the array takes again, yeah, n amount of time if there are n items, because the edges are unsorted. The edges that are connected to the current vertex that we are considering is unsorted, and it may take up to the searching may take till the last item, and hence the searching time is n. So for loop n, searching n, it takes big theta of n into n, n into n, isn't it? Because every time we are searching, and how many times? N number of times, and hence big theta of n square. The efficiency of Prim's algorithm is n square when the edges are unsorted, edges are unsorted, isn't it? Okay. However, if at all the edges are sorted enough, and there is a one efficient data structure called as the min heap, called as the min heap. So min heap is one data structure that consists of which is a tree in which each node is having a value less than its children, less than its children. Okay, so don't worry what is a min heap and all. uh, the property of min heap is that we always find a minimum cost edge or the minimum cost node at the root node, at the root node. Okay, so you need not to worry what is this root node and what is min heap. Okay, the thing is finding a minimum value, finding a minimum cost edge by using the min heap takes a time of big O of log n, big O of log n. Okay, big O of log n. All right. Okay, so once again, for loop n number of times, and inside we are searching the array of sorted elements using min heap data structure, which takes a time of big O of log n, right? Therefore the total running time will be big O of n into log n, n into log n, because the searching now takes log n amount of time. If the edges are not sorted, it takes n amount of time. If the edges are sorted, I mean if at all we are using the min heap as the data structure, log n is the searching time and we have n iterations and hence n log n. Okay, right. So if the efficiency of the Prim's algorithm is asked, then you have to write for both the cases. So for unsorted n square, for sorted n log n. Okay, next we shall look at the efficiency of the Kruskal's algorithm. Kruskal's algorithm. Look at the algorithm. Okay, so in the algorithm, the first step is sort E in the non-decreasing order. So we need one sorting algorithm. Okay, so we need one sorting algorithm, and this sorting algorithm may have efficiency. So let us consider a very efficient sorting algorithm that takes some log n amount of time. Okay, next, the algorithm, once again it is having a while loop, it is having while loop and E counter less than V minus 1.